Gunners, we ain't got much to do today. We're still waiting for more parts, powder coated stuff, etc., etc. But I am getting some parts in so we can progress and move forward. But today we'll just try to figure out as much as we can to do in the garage. And then I've got the Killer Bee shirt here. I also want to start getting into information on how you can win it. So we'll discuss a little bit of that in a few. I'll get to show you the shirts, the sticker, the motor again. We'll speak about the giveaway. And yeah, just some content, putting it out there. And keep gunning. All right now. All right, guys. All right, so, all right, guys. Yep, all right, guys. All right, so, okay, boys. You got something to say, 40? Yeah. Hi. Killer Bee shirt is finally here. We ordered some samples to make sure that the logo is fine, it's big enough paws, and this is a size large, and this is how much of the design there is if compared to that sticker right there. Or let's compare it to a bill here. So a $20 bill. That's how big the design is. So you're definitely getting your money's worth out of this. I know some of you guys are like, man, Aki, put bigger designs. There it is. Tagless, comes with our logo on it. Same material we use on all of our shirts, our box logos, whatever it is. We didn't cheap out. We didn't do anything corny. And that's it. So this is how you win. This is a 4-piston motor, sleeved 85 mil. 12.5 to 1, bells and whistles, ported head, Ferrera full competition plus valve train, skunk 3s, injectors, ITB Kinslers, everything titanium, fittings, filter, header, oil pan, brackets, clutch kit, Ironman, VTEC solenoid, the FCS reservoir tank here, whatever you want, coolant tank. Everything is degreed, everything is torqued, it is ready to go. So how do you win this motor? May 15th, KEEPGUNNIN.com. We're doing a 47-hour sale only. You buy the t-shirt, it comes with the slap sticker and a ticket. You can buy as many t-shirts as you want. The size chart is from small to 5XL. So I know some of you big boys were always mad at me. Aki, you never make big sizes. Well, here's your chance. If I were to drop this shirt regularly on a Friday, it would sell out, and I would sell it for about $35 and the slap sticker for $10, right? So right there you have already $45, and there's no chance at winning this motor. It's just a regular gunner drop, and it would have did well. Everybody loves the design. So I am giving you a chance to win this motor. I've got almost 15.5 grand into it. I don't care how many t-shirts I sell. If I sell 50, 100, 200, and I don't cover the money for this, you guys know, obviously people are going to count. If I don't cover the money for the motor, I don't care, man. I'll wait for the karma. I'll wait for the good deeds in life later on to happen. But that's how you win Killer Bee. May 15th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sale ends Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. KeepGunning.com. And also the extra is, you don't pay for shipping. I put it right in that pallet. I don't care what part of the world you're in. I don't care what state you're in. Shipping is free. I am paying for the shipping. Good luck, gunners. KeepGunnin.com. May 15th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put an alarm on. Put a notification on. And good luck, my brothers. Oil pan is here. Big shout out to my boy Bing at Powder Coat Nation 914. We just got it in a regular, satin black. 40's gonna start cleaning the inside just to double check. It is clean, but we don't want no dirt in there. So I got Kobe's long block here. I'm going to flip it over, clean on the bottom of it, make sure everything is good. I've got some crispy fresh 10s in there. Get into work. Get into work, boys. Put these guys in there to soak up some of this old oil, but our Honda Bond sealed up great on the side cover. We can actually see it from here. So what I'll do is I'll shave some of this off so the oil pan can actually settle in nice. So I'll just take a light, light Scotch-Brite, clean this whole surface up. Make sure that this is 200% clean. We do not want oil leaks. An oil leak in a motor, you're done. What's up?
You have to clean. Put it that one inside.
Oh my God.
Thank you, bro.
You smell good. I pretty much got this surface all cleaned. I hit it with the compressor, got all the air, whatever excess, Honda Bond silicone, whatever was on there. Now I'm just going to use some acetone and make sure that this surface has no grease on it. Remember, when you're putting on these oil pans, when you get to this little section right here where it meets the actual transmission and clutch, you got to make sure that this area is really, really clean. I don't know how many times I emphasize on oil leaks. See that? I don't know how many times I emphasize on oil leaks, Gunners, but I'm always going to mention it in my vlogs, man. I've learned the hard way when I was younger of how bad an oil leak actually is, man. It just never runs right. It's always getting hurt. You have an oil leak, man, tear everything apart, seal it back up, and that's it. So we cleaned the surface on the block. I'll probably go again, a few more wipes. I'm just like that. I've got OCD. It is what it is. But this is coming together nice. 40 is almost done cleaning the oil pan, and we should be slapping that sucker on soon. Beautiful. Great job, 40. Great job, bro. There was no oil in there. It's just some of the excess sandblasting. So we're just triple checking it, making sure it's fully clean, and then we'll silicone, and I'll show you guys a neat trick. Right now, I just put some acetone on this rag, and I am cleaning the surface on the oil pan. We don't want that Honda Bond to have any oily points in it, or else it won't stick. So I'm emphasizing on cleaning. You see how much acetone, how much basically paint thinner we're using. Nothing that has an oil substance in it. So just clean up the surface of the oil pan. We're going to apply the Honda Bond soon and install the oil pan. So applying the Honda Bond on, I'm kind of putting a thick layer on there, because remember, this doesn't have a gasket like a B series. This is all silicone. So we put it on pretty thick, pause, and we make sure we get, especially in the middle, in between every bolt. This guy always sounds like he just finished having sex, bro. You hear him? Listen to him in the background. You hear him? That's great. Alright, we're halfway through it. Now these oil pans are going to have some high points into them too. So we got to make sure that, we kind of hammer in between each two, in between the bolts and nuts, whatever. I'm also going to ask you guys for a favor in the next clip. Please, I'm going to need your help. Get this guy like this here. The first two things we'll put is the 210 nuts. Pause. We'll get them to settle in. Lines up. Push down. Get a rag here. Now, Gunners, this is what I need help with. Please. There are so many of you. It's hard to answer all of you. These 10 mil nuts and bolts this size, a little bit longer. If you got some crispy ones, you work at a dealership, something. Please ship them to the P.O. box below, right? If you need money for them inside the package, maybe on a sticky pad, write your PayPal info and how much you want. I will pay you for them, man. I really need your help. I really need this size 10 millimeter nuts and bolts. I mean, I don't have any more. I'm running out. So if you can help me with that, It helps the channel, and I am willing to pay for all of them. Thank you so much. The P.O. box is below in the description. Sticky pad, your PayPal info, how much you want. I will send you the money. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So first thing I want to do is put my 2 nuts on, right? Now I know this is just a simple oil pan install, and you believe maybe, ah man, you know, I wish I was learning something else, but a lot of people mess up installing these oil pans, because I'm going to show you why in a second. But I am going to make sure that all of this threads in by hand first. 40, set me up con with the pistola, con el 10. When you finish, don't worry. When you finish, no rush. So we are going to install these 10 mils by hand, and then I'll get the gun, and then I'll, yeah, that one. This guy. I did tell you. I did tell you. No, I did tell you to get it. I did tell you to get it. You're allowed to interrupt there. Sorry. I'm going to finish installing these 10s by hand, and I'll be back. So gunners, I ended up tightening all of my 10 mils with the electric gun. I'm going to go over them by hand, but I wanted to show you guys this trick here. You take a 3/8 ratchet, because in between here, people pry these oil pans when they're taking them off, and they never know that they lift up certain parts of it. So you take your 3/8 extension and you just bang down once, and you'll feel that it's solid, so you can get that seal in between every 10. And you can actually see the silicone go down more. That means the surface wasn't touching. Wow, this powder coat is really good because it hasn't even chipped it. And for this guy right here, we use a 1/4 inch. So I will take this one here. Put a 1/4 inch in between and bang down right there. Beautiful. You'll see that silicone seal up nice. Now I know that that's a simple install, right? It's just an oil pan. But these crucial points that you take can save you later on. We're not going to get any leaks around here. We are good. This motor is going to seal. So let's move on. This guy's all sealed up. I think what we should do next. Oh God! Oh God! Come on! It was heavy. Heavy duty. Heavy duty. I think what we should do next is try to get this motor on the vane stand. I'm also thinking about putting a dummy valve cover on here too. So me and 40 will put a dummy valve cover. We'll probably put 2 nuts in it, pause, and call it a day. I don't want nothing to fall in here. 40 went ahead and cleaned this valve cover up real quick. Nothing pretty. Just simply cleaned it up. So that's it. We'll just leave that guy there. It'll hold up. I don't even have to put any bolts or nuts in it because actually the coil pack sealed it up. So this is just a safety precaution because we're still waiting and deciding on what valve cover color to go with. So yeah, I'm going to try to get this motor on the vane stand. Got our vane stand on. We put everything pretty much loose just so we could have it here. We had to actually move this guy over a little bit so we can get the stand to work. But once this is on the ground, our life is much easier. We'll be able to be more mobile. We can actually get to the flywheel and install that. So now the difficult part, 40, is picking this up. I think we're going to have to go to the old chain and lift. Okay, gunners, wish us luck. We're going to try to pick this guy up. I got it. Let it go. Let it go. You get off. Get off. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Get off. I got it. Beautiful. Wasn't too bad. Not too bad, right?
No, that's okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was heavy. Gunners, we got a dilemma. I don't have flywheel bolts. So these are trash. I don't like any of the conditions. These are too long. I don't want to use that. So I am going to wait until I get some brand new ARP flywheel bolts. So I need 8 of them. I went with the aluminum so we can get this motor to rev really, really quick. It's not really a flywheel I suggest if you're going to be doing any kind of drag racing like on slicks. I always suggest the chromoly one. But yeah, that's our dilemma right now, and I don't know what to do. Well, Gunners, I hope you learned something today. We're out of flywheel bolts. We're a bit of a standstill because we're still waiting for parts. So it is what it is. It's part of building a car. So maybe tomorrow I'll head over to Tri-State. I'll pick up whatever the hell I need, or maybe if Trappy's already in Jersey, he can pick up whatever we need, and then we'll continue. But we want to get the clutch kit on because as soon as the transmission comes, we can slap that sucker right up. And the update on the transmission, I believe Cunha started working on it already. With that being said, we're pretty much done for today. We're going to organize some bolts in the back, you know, kind of throw out some old stuff that we picked up on today. Again, if you have those 10 millimeters at your job, I've learned a lot of you work at Honda, Acura, whatever you're from, man. I'd appreciate it if you can mail it to the P.O. Box. The ATI dampener sale is still going on Tri-State online TSM.com. If you need a dampener, it ends Sunday. So we collected that information. We told you about Killer B, the giveaway. Remember, May 15th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. KeepGunnin.com. That's all I got. I love you guys, man. I hope this is somewhat of a pretty cool update. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep gunning.